Hi there guys, welcome to my channel. So this is GH Info Plus TV channel, and this particular video is about this whole brouhaha going on that Wendy Shay and Fontana are enemies in the Rufftown record label. The two of them are with Rufftown, but they are not friends. If you could remember, there was a video that came out and it was at Becca's music launch. Becca has a song with Tiwa Savage, and during the music launch of that song, there was a video that actually went viral on the internet, and it was Fantana and Wendy Shay. How Fantana snubbed Wendy Shay at the music video premiere. So it kind of drew people's attention, and they were like, no, it looks like these people are not friends. It's more or less like they are enemies and all. But then we also know that Fontana has revealed several times that she got in touch with Wendy Shay via her Instagram, and Wendy Shay connected her to Bullet. So we were all expecting that these two would be good friends, because if Wendy Shay did you that favor and gave you Bullet's number so that you could get in touch with Bullet to begin your music career, how come all of a sudden they are enemies and like they just don't get along? Well, I have done some research on the two of them, and looking at their background and how they grew up, they are two different people altogether. And you girls will attest to this fact that women usually envy each other when a woman realizes that her friend has certain things she can't have. Then she starts to envy her. Some it will come out, some it will be hidden envy. So when I look at their background, Wendy Shay, she was born in Ghana, Accra. Her mother goes by the name Janet Addo, and her father David Esiaman. Her father died when she was 2 years old. Wendy Shay's father died when Wendy Shay, was 2 years old. And because her father died, she revealed in one of her interviews that her father's family took away everything, even the house they were living in. They took it away from her mother. But she also revealed that before her father died, she was schooling at Morning Star International School. We all know Morning Star, that the bees attend Morning Star International School at Osu. So she said that was where she was schooling, but because her dad died and they didn't get enough money, they took everything away from her mom. Her mom now had to resort to selling pure water, sachet water, for them to get money to survive. And selling of sachet water couldn't help her mom continue paying Wendy Shay's school fees at the Morning Star International School. So obviously, I'm sure she had to leave the school so that they can get a school with cheaper school fees. She said it was during that time that her mom had 800 Ghana cedi, which was 8 million at that time, and she decided to use that money for second-hand clothes business and sell clothes. So whilst her mom was selling the second-hand clothes, her mother's brother was able to work things out for her mother, and she finally traveled to Germany to live in Germany and work and make some money and take care of her kids. So Wendy Shay and her sibling were still in Ghana here. They lived in Ghana for 8 or is it 12 more years before her mom was able to come and also take them to Germany and live with them. So you see, clearly this shows that Wendy Shay has gone through pain. She's gone through so much struggle, financial struggle, and it hasn't been easy for her growing up ever since her dad died. So when her mom came for her, she went to Germany. She studied nursing and she became a general nursing practitioner. But then where she went, they wanted her to do midwifery or so she had to learn on the job and become a midwife. So as we speak now, Wendy Shay is a qualified nurse in Germany who was being paid and all. But then she decided to do music. That's why she came down to Ghana and kind of put her nursing career on hold. That is it. And you see, from this is like Wendy Shay hasn't got everything so rosy with her. Like everything is not so rosy with her. I remember when she came into the music scene and how Ghanaians just pounced on her with the issue of her hair wig people were like, she just can't change wigs. She keeps on repeating wigs and they are not nice, they are ugly, blah blah blah. She claims she was using it for branding, but then obviously you could tell that it's not like she doesn't have that luxury to change her hair all the time and do all that. So growing up wasn't smooth for Wendy Shay, so it will kind of shape you in a way, your character and how you relate to people and how you see things. So your behavior is different from someone who grew up and had everything. Let's move on to Fontana, who goes by the name Francine Kofi. Fontana wasn't born in Ghana. Wendy Shay was born in Ghana, but Fontana wasn't born in Ghana. Fontana was born in America, United States of America, Georgia, Atlanta to be specific, and she has lived in the US all her life. She schooled there from basic to university. But in Ghana, she comes from Bonre. She's an Enzima. In Ghana, she comes from Bonre. Even though she was born in Georgia, Atlanta, she schooled in Florida. She did international business in fashion as her course in the university, and she did it for 2 years. And after her course in the university, she came down to Ghana and opened a men's boutique in Ghana, which is located at East Legon and is known as the Sebastian Closet at Adjungano, opposite Coco Vanilla. So you can imagine, even that place alone, getting rent and everything is expensive, renting a shop there. But then she has done that because there's money. She also said that right after school, she came down to open her business. But then when she had to school, go and look for a job and get paid. But Fontana is her own woman. Nobody pays her. She's doing her own business and she makes her own money. But Wendy Shay used to work at a hospital to get paid. Okay, so you see the difference here. Another thing is that Fontana said on the Delay Show, right, that Bullet doesn't follow her around because Bullet knows she's strong, and no matter how they try to push her during interviews, she will stand and she'll be able to give the right answers. So indirectly, Fontana is trying to say that, so Bullet was following Wendy Shay around because Wendy Shay is not so strong. And I kind of agree with her, because y'all all remember this issue of Wendy Shay's problem with Miss G from Joy FM, when Miss G asked her who is Wendy Shay, and because she couldn't answer, she actually said it's a dumb question, and it trended all over because she was confused. So I kind of understand when it comes to fluency, eloquence and confidence, Fontana has much confidence than Wendy Shay. Maybe Wendy Shay is now growing into becoming confident, because even Delay admitted it, that she sees Fontana to be very strong, because she's tried to push her and get her to say certain things, but she didn't. She gave appropriate answers and all. So clearly, Fontana is way ahead of Wendy Shay, because these rich kids, when they are growing up, they give them so much exposure. Because of that, they can go anywhere and do anything. Another thing Fontana said on the Delay Show is that she was a girl who had everything she wanted growing up. Like, her mom gave her everything she wanted, and she doesn't think there's anything that she wants that she can't get, or anything people have that she can't also have it. So she had everything she wanted and even more. That was what she said on the Delay Show, and Delay was a little like, wow. So can you tell us some of the things you had growing up? And she said, like when she was in the university, her mom bought her a Mercedes Benz. So she was driving a Mercedes. Apart from driving a Mercedes, she was using expensive stuff, like expensive designers, her clothes, her shoes, her bags, perfumes. They were expensive, like the likes of Gucci, Chanel, Louis Vuitton. Those were the kind of brands she was wearing, and we will all attest that these are expensive brands. Like, to be able to buy a Gucci wear, buy Louis Vuitton, buy Chanel, Versace, they are expensive wears, and these are the kind of things Fontana's mom bought for her. And Wendy Shay didn't have it that way. She had to go through life in a very hard way. So you can imagine, these two people are two different people from two different worlds. So we don't expect them to just blend and get along just like that. And remember, they are women. Guys, it will not be a big problem, but women, it will be a big problem. Fontana admitted on the show that her mom is rich, period. And because her mom is so rich, even way back in America, people thought she was a scammer or something because she's just rich. And so Delay asked her what business her mom was doing, and she was like, her mom was into real estate way back in America. But then her mom has moved down to Ghana, and in Ghana, her mom is into politics now. Her mom is in politics, and right now, her mom is even vying for this MP position at Jomoro. Yes, her mom wants to be a member of parliament for the Jomoro area. So, apart from that, she also said that her mom is the one funding her expensive life, buying her expensive shoes, clothes, bags, perfumes, and everything. Even though she has her own shop that she's running, her boutique, which is the Sebastian Closet, her mom still gives her money to acquire expensive stuff. Fontana has a mom there for her, and her mom gives her everything she wants. Her dad is also rich as well. When she appeared on Zion Felix's interview, Fontana revealed that her hair alone cost 3,800 Ghana cedis, and she said she has a huge hair collection. Like, she changes her hair a lot, and we all know Wendy Shay had this problem. Like, she wasn't changing her hair more often to look neat and tidy. But then Fontana has that luxury. She changes her hair. She has a huge hair collection. She wears expensive hair, and she just has it because she's just a rich kid. On the show, Zion Felix show, because Zion knows that this girl is just a rich girl, Zion intentionally started talking about her clothes and what she was wearing. And she was like, her blouse cost around like $60, is a Zara, and her trouser was a Fashion Nova and it was like $40. And her belt, her belt was a Gucci belt, and she said she bought it around $650 during one of her birthdays in America. So you can imagine, she bought her belt around $650 during her birthday. And she said that her bracelet is a diamond bracelet, and it was bought by her mom. Her mom bought her a diamond bracelet. She has never removed it. It's always on when she's bathing, whatever. It's always on, and that bracelet alone is over $1,000. So clearly this girl is just a rich kid, and she's been spoiled from day one to an extent that she doesn't even know how to cook. She admitted she doesn't know how to cook, and when she's ready to marry an African man, she will learn how to cook. So Fontana also revealed that she drives a Lexus RX 360 now, and her mom bought it for her. It's not like she had to do this boutique business and make money and go and buy a car. No, her mom bought her a car, which is a Lexus 360. Her mom bought her a car, which is a Lexus RX 360. Like, she has it all. So she and Wendy Shay are two different people altogether. She also admitted on the Zion Felix show that she's never seen poverty, like financial hardship. She's never experienced that. So that's why she tries as much as possible to help people who are struggling in life and are not having life easy. So I think that's a good thing she's doing there, because it's good to share and help others as well. And this was what she said, and this is the kind of things she's been saying all the time. So we can attest, when you go to her Instagram page, you see her pictures, the way she looks and all that. It's obvious that she's a rich kid. She's been spoiled. But Wendy Shay didn't get it like that in life. So these two girls are two different people coming from two different backgrounds. So no wonder they can't get along. It's clear that Wendy Shay just can't be free with Fontana. Maybe Fontana will want to be free with her, but Wendy Shay can't, because she sees Fontana as way ahead of her. Like, the things she is struggling to get in life, Fontana gets it with ease. And you know women, so this is my research so far on these two girls. So clearly you can also tell the reason why these two girls can't get along and why Wendy Shay will envy Fontana. Thanks guys for watching. Subscribe for more.